Hi guys, this is going to be the Edge Martial Arts January update. Hopefully this is informative and this kind of helps you stay up to date with what's going on. If you have multiple email addresses you want this to go to, please make sure that you just drop those off in the office. We'll update your account and we'll get it going out to multiple places. As far as January goes, we've got an event happening this weekend, which is January 11th and Saturday. It's going to be downtown at the Grand Banquet Hall. It's the Mbbl State Championship. So what happens is all year long competitors compete at the tournaments for the Mbbl, and they receive points and get rated based on how well they perform. And then at the end of the year, the top fighters are then seeded into the finals, which is at the night show. The rest of the competitors are more than welcome to compete during the day, and the top fighters from the day events will then go on to the night show and fight the top rated fighters. So this is a great event for anyone who likes to do tournaments but kind of like, I'm not sure I can take out those top people. A lot of people are afraid of Team Edge, and from outside schools that's very understandable. But they're moved out, and then a couple other guys in our middleweight and heavyweight division who've been winning are moved out to the night show. So anyone who's contemplating competing, this is a great tournament. Sorry about the short notice on the video update, but if you compete during the day, you're going to have round robin, multiple fights, at least 3 fights, win or lose. I would suggest our red belts and above, go ahead and give it a try. Talk to Master Thorne or Mr. Kappa about competing or registering for it. Again, it's kind of last second. We'll give you more update on the next one because we'll get the video update out in February. But definitely worthwhile competing if you can. If you cannot make it out to compete, go to the night show. It starts at 6 o'clock. The doors open. About 6:30, 6:45, we'll have some action and some fighting going on. Team Edge will all be in the night show. Mr. Kopp, Ms. Fallis, Mr. Lander, Ms. Schoenecker are all fighting as they are the #1 rated seeds in their divisions. Mr. Megaset and Ms. Schoenecker, 2 of our people who are not black belts yet, have done well this year and actually are seeded into the finals also. And then I know during the day we have a couple Edge people competing I've already heard about, and I'm hoping that they win their divisions and they make it onto the night show. So come on out, show some support, scream for them, do the hooping and hollering, and let's see if we can put on a good show and kind of show everyone who's the best. Next, we've got January 23rd, which will also be downtown at the Grand Banquet Hall. We're going to do our monthly exam down there. We've done exams in the past. The flooring is just fine. It allows us to have better seating. We're getting kind of cramped inside the edge because of just space available for spectators to watch. So that'll be downtown, and there'll be no classes or anything going on that day because of the monthly exam. So if you show up here, we won't be here. So remember, if you're testing, and we'll send out the approval notice if you get approved, but it'll be at the Grand Banquet Hall, and that'll be 6 o'clock. Just like they normally are. You still need your partners. One change will be that if you are going out there in your red belt and above, along with having to have your partner, you'll need to grab your shields ahead of time. We'll grab the appropriate number of shields we think we might need for lower belts, but if you are a red belt or a brown stripe or brown belt and you're going out there, make sure you grab your shields Wednesday before the monthly exam so you have them and you can bring them with you. You're responsible for that. So if you show up and you don't have shields, we're not going to let you test. It's just a lack of being prepared. We have another tournament coming up on February 15th. So February 15th, we're going to have a tournament down at the Edge on a Saturday, so there'll be no classes that day, and that's open to all levels. So that'll be dragons, white belts, gold belts, green belts, purple, blue, red stripe, whatever level you are. You'll compete with your age group and your belt level, and then that will be for an Edge tournament only. So that will be just Edge people, a little bit easier going. These are the kind of tournaments we like to hold to kind of help people who've never done a tournament before get experience with it, and then eventually move on to maybe the Mbbl size tournament where you're competing against other schools. So that'll be February 15th. We have information in the last newsletter we sent out, and then we'll get registrations up as we get a little bit closer in a couple weeks from now. If we talk about the newsletter, you can always find those online in the members area. If you don't have the login or password, just ask an instructor. It's very easy to remember. Because this video is broadcasted over the internet, I don't want to give that out for people to get into our members area, but it's pretty easy to get in. We have our newsletters, our handbooks, all that stuff is always in there for you to download. So go online. The newest updated calendar is in there. We have our newest schedule in there, and we have our newest newsletter in there. One of the things I want to talk about in the newsletter is we have a school etiquette section, and just kind of to remind everyone, it's not a normal part, but I wanted to just kind of bring it up. We have something that we like to do with the dragons called pick it up, don't pass it up. And what that means is if you walk by something and it's not in its appropriate place, don't just ignore the fact that it's there. Go ahead and do what you should do. Do it now. Don't put it off. Pick it up and put it away. So if you walk past something a Lego or something you know it doesn't belong there, please just grab it on your way through and put it away. Or if you are the one who's got the children playing with the stuff, please do not leave a mess. We are not your mothers. We do not want to clean up after you. So pick it up, don't pass it up is a big part. Kind of do your part. This is your school. Be proud of it. Don't leave a mess. If it's your kids doing the coloring and the Legos, please pick up after them instead of leaving everything just kind of spread out everywhere. The next part is the noise level. If you are not a student in the classroom participating in class, you should not be heard. We're here to train the students to the highest level we can, and distracting them is not a good idea. You pay us to teach you, or you pay us to teach your kids. Don't distract us from doing that. So lobby noise should be at a whisper, and we love that you're here. We appreciate your continued support. We love when you watch the people, but we don't want to hear you. If you're not in the classroom, keep it down. One of the most distracting things to someone is hearing familiar voices or hearing your own name from a familiar voice. So if you're a parent of someone and you're talking, your kid hears your voice really easy, or if you say their name, they hear it, and you're distracting them. So you're kind of paying us to teach them how to focus, and then you're intentionally kind of taking their focus away by making noise. So please, I'm not afraid to stop class and just yell at people in the lobby. So try to keep that down. Remember, no matter what part of the school you're in, even if you feel like you're far away from the open classroom, it should just be whispers. We are a martial arts school. We are not a hangout for people to sit and chat. And that goes for students who are waiting for their next class or just got done. Like I said, I love enthusiasm. I love the support, but let's remember the most important part is the people in the classroom training. So if you just got out of class, you're going in class, you're waiting to pick someone up, let's not be heard. And then that's about it. So go online. If you can't get online, ask for the thing. Get your new curriculum sheets, get the new schedule, get the new newsletter. Always check out the handbook, make sure you're up to date on what we have as far as policies and etiquette and those things. And then for upcoming events, we have got our monthly exams moving to the Grand. Be aware of that. The January one is on the 23rd. The tournament is this weekend, the 11th. That's down at the Grand Banquet Hall. That's going to be competition starting at 10 a.m. in the morning. The night show starts at 6. We will have classes going on that day, so don't skip classes thinking that we're all at the tournament. Our team edge people who will be teaching and other instructors will be down here normally running classes because they won't compete till nighttime, and they'll be perfectly fine. So again, any other questions you have, feel free to reply to this email that you got this video in, and we'll answer those questions for you. Thank you.